welcome to day 21 of Once Upon a December. As you can see, this is not the usual vlogging setup. This is a proper sit-down sort of video. Because I was working from home today, so I really didn't have a lot to vlog. It was kind of boring, let's be honest. So I thought I would take the time to just do a sit-down video instead. It's actually pretty late right now. It is close, I think it's like 10:30 at the moment. So I am kind of leaving this a bit late, but I just had a lot of stuff to do. I don't know if I look tired on camera. The screen is so far away so I can't actually see. But when I look in the mirror, I think I look pretty tired. So that's why I'm so tired. Enough rambling. I thought I would take the time to do the luxury addict tag. It's something that I've seen floating around because I do actually watch a lot of luxury related channels. I just love living through them, so I'm just gonna get right into it. First question is, what was your first designer piece? That is very simple. It is this one right here. This is a Louis Vuitton shoulder bag in monogram. I don't know the actual name for it because I got this so long ago. This was back in 2007. If I was completely honest, I didn't actually buy this. My dad bought it for me, and it was a congratulatory gift for landing my first job. When I graduated from, actually this is before I graduated from university, I was applying for a ton of graduate programs and I finally landed one. But the way graduate programs work is that you get accepted in your final year of university on the condition you pass with a certain grade average, and then you start the following year, and you might start at the end of the year, middle of the year, whatever. I started in the middle of the year, so I continued to work at my previous like non-real job, but it was a real job. I was getting paid and stuff, but I still worked there. Then I finally transitioned over to my current job, which is, I'm still in the same job 10 years later, but yeah, so I transitioned into this job that I have now. And so just before I started, my dad said, you probably need a more professional bag. So he bought me this one because he knew that at that point, I'd been obsessing over luxury bags for probably most of my university years, but I just couldn't afford one because I was a uni student. So I would just collect pictures and I would buy the magazines and I would paste them into my little like exercise book and stuff. So he very generously bought me this one. And it turns out that this is not a very practical work bag, and that's probably why it still looks so new, because I didn't actually use it very much. I ended up using a tote bag because that's much more practical for work, but I would never sell this one, even though even now I don't really use it because obviously it has so much sentimental value to me. Okay, the next question is, what do you consider your best investment piece? This one was a little bit harder because I don't really see bags as being investment pieces, but I decided I would actually just go with this piece here. This is a Chanel flap bag. I got this, and the only reason I would say this one is because I got this so long ago, like back in 2009, 2010 maybe. I bought this in Hong Kong, so I got it really cheap at the time because the dollar was was it strong? I don't know. It was much cheaper in Hong Kong. And I don't know how much this would be now. I feel like if you go to the Chanel website, it's like $6,000, but I remember buying it for maybe two or three, something like that. So I bought it for a lot less. It looks brand new because I also have not used it very much, because my biggest regret about this bag is that it is all lambskin. So it is very delicate, and I'm that sort of person that I just don't want to ruin it because it's just so beautiful. So I feel like I could probably sell it for a decent amount, given that I've never actually used it, like taken it out properly before. So I feel like it would sell for well. Next question is, what was your criteria when looking to buy a new piece? I have to love it. That's literally the main criteria for me. If I don't love it, then I won't buy it. Next question is, what has been your stupidest / most regretful purchase? This is hard. The thing is, I do love all the bags, the shoes, the wallets, whatever that I buy. I never look at something and go, oh, I wish I never bought that. Nothing really stands out as being, oh, I totally regret that. But if I really had to pick one, then I'm gonna pick one that I just could not see myself using, or I just haven't used before. And I just feel like I probably would have rather spent the money on something else. But I'm not sad that I have it. I don't feel any regret. I don't even actually know the name of this bag, which I don't know if that's a bad thing, but this is probably the bag that I would say maybe I would regret buying it, and maybe it would be nice if I had bought something else. It's from Miu Miu. It's this really nice soft pink slouchy sort of leather. The reason I think this would be my most regrettable purchase is just because I never use it and I just find it unusable, and I just don't feel like the aesthetics really match my own aesthetics, if that makes sense, because it's so, I don't know, it's got like these bows on it, it's gold. I don't know what about this just doesn't make me want to use it. The leather looks quite worn. I'm quite a structured person and I like things to be very seamless and clean. So for all those reasons, I feel like it just doesn't match my aesthetics. But I mean, I'm glad I bought it, and I don't know, maybe in the future I will use it. Next question is, if you have sold any of your luxury goods, have you ever had seller's regret? No. I've sold a few items in the past just because I wasn't using them anymore, but I never regret selling them because I really think quite hard before I sell them. If I want to sell them, I'll keep it aside from all my other bags for at least a year, maybe 2 years, so it's a long time. And I can honestly say that I have not regretted a single sale. The next question is, what is a piece you think everyone should / needs to have? So I know a lot of people limit this to a particular brand and a particular purse. I can't honestly say I feel comfortable doing that because I feel like it's such a personal thing, and I'm not great at projecting a purchase that I think I love for myself onto other people. Plus, I'm going to be very honest here, I feel like there's just too many to choose from, if I was completely honest. So I'm just going to talk about the style of bag. So I know this doesn't fall into luxury because you can definitely get this style of bag from many other brands and price points, but to me, a tote bag is probably the most essential bag. I use a tote bag every single day for work. I feel like it's just so easy to throw things in. So to me, definitely a tote bag is a must for most people. The next question is, what is a piece you think is overhyped? That is really, really hard. I don't know what is overhyped because I'm kind of a sucker for things that are really hyped up. I have a lot of pieces that like maybe were deemed, oh, this is super popular and everybody wanted it, and then I'm part of the crowd, and so I kind of just follow the crowd and I want it too. So this is such a hard question to answer. I don't think I can answer this one. I feel like I'm failing this tag because I can't answer this one. And the last question is, which piece is on your wish list, or I guess the next piece that I want to get? I have a few, quite a few, and I'm waiting for a big enough milestone to arrive before I do buy one of them. So I've been eyeing the Chanel boy bag for a really long time. That's something I would love to own. I've wanted that for years and years and years, but I just could never justify the price point. It's quite high. So I'm thinking I might need to wait for maybe like a big pay increase, or I don't know, something, maybe a bonus. I could use maybe a big bonus or something, I don't know, that would need to justify that particular purchase. The other bag that I've been kind of toying with is a Gucci bag. I don't know the actual name, like I can't pronounce it, but I'll pop a picture up here so you can see what I mean. That one is kind of more of a like recent trend that's just been going around recently, and I just kind of am starting to kind of fall for it. It looks kind of cool. The price point is definitely not as high. I think in Australia it's like 2,400, 2,500, so it's definitely not like a Chanel boy bag level. It's still expensive, let's not lie here, that's expensive, but that's a lot more affordable in terms of luxury, so I don't know whether I would go for that. And then the last one is the Dior Diorama. That's another bag that's very similar to a Chanel boy bag, but that is also quite expensive from what I've heard. I think it's about $5,000, $6,000. It's kind of in the same price realm as a Chanel boy bag, so yeah, it is insanely expensive. So these are all stuff that are floating around in my head, but if I'll be honest with you, it's been a very long time since I bought luxury bags because I've just been so focused on other things in my life. That is the entire tag done. I'm happy. I always underestimate the effort involved with filming these sort of videos. It seems kind of simple. I just sit here and talk to you guys, but there's effort involved. This is still a Once Upon a December vlog, so I am going to quickly open up my advent calendars and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've opened up my advent calendars. So the Look Fantastic one has this particular product. It is by Dermalogica, the Daily Microfoliant. What does that do? A daily use exfoliating powder for all skin conditions. After cleansing, dispense, oh, okay, so it's a powder you put into wet hands and it creates a creamy paste and then you massage it on your face. So it is a daily exfoliant. I assume this is pretty gentle. And then the other one is kind of a, not that great. It is a Body Shop brush, just like a flat brush, kind of like a concealer brush, I guess. I'm not really a fan of the Body Shop brushes. I just don't know. I mean, I haven't tried a whole range of them, so maybe that's something I should do before criticizing it. I've actually got this brush already in my collection and I don't really use it for much. It's just kind of a meh sort of brush. I don't really have a need for it. So I'm pretty much going to take off all this makeup because I had to put it on just for you guys. That's how special you are. And then I'm gonna go take a shower and go to bed. So thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy doing these sort of tags. So if there are any more interesting tags, let me know down below and I will definitely give them a shot. This is Celina reporting from my filming room. Back to you, internet.